All right, here we go. Big Daddy Shrimp Day, 9:15. At some park. I mean, in the city of Long Beach, they probably have the most ultimate park system ever, because it's like, okay, so, you know, I try to go to different parks, like, every day now, right? And it seems like there's a lot of variety, and it's awesome, right? So, like, you know, I saw some trails and all that stuff. And today, there's this park that's right across the street from Long Beach City College. I go, oh, okay, it looks pretty big, whatever. And then while I'm driving by, I'm like, wow, this place is huge. But the thing is, they had 0 sidewalks. Or like little paths that you can like, well, I mean, if I was gonna run, right? But I hate walking on grass. Yeah, I should be jogging, whatever. You should be dancing, yeah, right? So, yeah, sorry, Ben. There's another one right there. So, you know, I was going to go to, like, this other area. I'm looking on Google Maps. And I go, gosh, but this place, it's so huge that there has to be somewhere. But, yeah, I started, you know, during permit or whatever. And then I saw there's another park right next to that park, which had, like, you know, these baseball fields and soccer people. And they had trails. And I'm like, okay. So here I am on one of the hottest days of the year, probably. I'm dying. Seriously. I mean, I'm not dying yet, but I know that after, I mean, this one's pretty gnarly. The one that I wish that I went today, oh look, soccer training. See that? So I wish that today was the day that I went to that park that had all those trees. Now the problem is, I forgot which park that was already. And it's not like I name parks when I go on these videos, because I don't want people to know where I'm at. But I don't even know where I'm at. Alright, but anyways, topic of the day, sports and violence. So, I'm a sports guy. I love sports. And then, you know, I played football, wrestling, and track in high school and college. I did football and track, you know, shot put, hammer throw. And then, you know, when I taught at high school, I coached football, tennis, and golf. Fun times, and it was a great experience. But, you know, as time went on, the sports people, they started getting paid more and more and more and more, right? And then people started going, oh, gosh, it's too dangerous. We need to make it easier for them. So, here's the thing. I like watching sports because they're doing something that I can't do physically, right? Like, you watch professional sports, you're like, I can't hit a home run, I can't kick a field goal, or whatever. But you want to see the biggest, fastest, strongest, you know, do whatever. And so, like, you know, like in football, you have the receiver go across the middle. You always had that danger of some DB is going to just blow you up. Or like a quarterback sitting back in the pocket, you have 4 to 6, you know, monsters just trying to get through the wall of other monsters that just want to rip your head off. You're like, oh my gosh. That's the thrill of watching sports. And then so you go, okay, you know what? All right, I'll pay a lot of money for it because, well, they deserve it. I mean, they're going to put their bodies on the line. Then yeah, they should whatever. But you know, you have the stuff like in basketball, right? They used to be like, if some guy comes in the middle of the lane, they foul him. They're like, they go for a shot, swatted him, foul, they get a free throw. But now it's like they don't want you to touch these people. And it's basically, it's just, okay, you keep yourself in shape and then just do layup drills or whatever, right? And, what is it? Yeah, they're just making it really, like, safer. But I realized for me, myself, I don't want to watch safe sports. You know? Because, yeah, they're going to do safe stuff and then, like, protesting, whatever. I don't know. It's kind of weird, but I don't really like watching those sports anymore, even though that I'm a big sports guy. But there's one sport that's still in its purity. Boxing. Well, actually, okay. I do like boxing, but I like MMA as well, right? Mixed martial arts, right? Like if you saw the UFC 1, that was like pure athletics at its purest form. You know, because you had dudes that were different wrestling styles or martial arts, and they'd fight each other. No rules. I'm like, oh my gosh. So it's like, all right, there you go. There, 915 in the books. So I feel horrible because it's just a walk, but I'm so tired. But I think it's because it's just the sun, and I'm sad about watching the fights. So, you know, whatever. But I'm glad I was able to go try a new park. It is a huge park. This is probably a good park for when it starts to like get overcast and stuff. But I don't like the, you know, that one side. There's no sidewalk. This side's actually pretty good, but I don't know. Whatever. But anyways, time to get ready, do my stuff, and go watch UFC Fight Island. So, Big Dash Shin, day 915. If I could exercise 915 days in a row, you could exercise 915 days in a row. Because if I could do it, you could do it. And I'm doing it. Fight Island. Okay. I'm on the home stretch. I see my car way over there. And I forgot, so I'm by the other baseball field right here, right? Now I remember those days on the weekends playing summer baseball, and now it's time where I have to appreciate how awesome my mom was for going and watching those games all the time in the sun. Thanks, Mom. Because I don't even feel like I'm here for a long time, but it's hot. You know, so if you're not the one playing, you know, you have to find shade. There's shade over here. Well, there's shade over here. But, I don't know. Whatever. I'm almost done. See, I remember there was a time where I was thinking like, oh, you know what? I'm going to join a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu place and do it. Because that's full body exercise. And that's one where if you do it and you don't work hard, then someone's going to kick your butt. So it's like it motivates you that much even more. But now that I'm thinking like, I could barely even do these walks in the hot sun. But I don't know. That's what happens when you're about to turn 50, right? They really make these right next to the fence. Oh, gosh. I went off. Oh, man, whatever. Wow. This is a huge park. Look, they're the soccer people from, remember when I showed you earlier? So that's like the other side. I feel like I've been on this walk forever though. It's like fights. But you know, I don't know. The whole thing about like the violence and sports stuff, I mean, there is like that one thrill of it. But, you know, it does suck when somebody has to lose, you know? So I remember, you know, one of my former students, you know, he's a boxer and stuff. And like in the beginning, you know, like winning all this stuff, as he's getting older, he starts losing. I'm like, man. You know, nobody wants to see that. But I remember, like on one of his fight cards, there's some dude. I mean, I figure, you know what, if you're like 10-10, you know, like you win some, you lose some. Okay, sometimes you knock somebody out, they can knock you out, whatever, right? On one of the cards that he was on, some dude was like 2-19. So I'm thinking, oh my gosh, that guy, he had the taste of winning 2 times. And then he got his butt kicked 19 times. Can you imagine being like his family going like, all right, baby, you're going to do it today. And then he leaves the door. It's like, no, I don't think he's going to do it. I mean, I felt bad. And yeah, that fight, he lost. So he was like 2-20. But I'm like, you know what? I'm going to cross the street. There's no sidewalk ended. But, yeah, it's like the agony of defeat, you know? I mean, all my stuff ended in defeat. My last football game, my last wrestling match, last shot put. Because, you know, they always play until there's an ultimate champion. And then so, as you know, I'm a teacher, so I didn't really become the best at football, wrestling, shot put. I mean, I was pretty good, but it's like, you know, just a thrill of doing a sport. But yeah, so now watching the fighters go, basically they fight until the best dude wins. So I don't know. And the thing is, the difference on MMA and boxing is that boxing usually goes to the cards. You know, so it's like a judgment thing. Okay, who did better this match, right? But MMA, somebody usually submits the other guy. So it's like, it's totally Neanderthalic, right? Like total brutality and stuff like that. But you know what? That's what a lot of these people enjoy these days. Do I like watching it? Well, I just like competition, pure competition. Ask any of my choir kids when I play a game. Finally, so I could either go that way or this way. I'm gonna go around this way. All right. Okay, this is where it sucks. I gotta go on the street because I'm not gonna, well, I guess I could walk on the grass, but I just like the ground. I like concrete. But it's probably cooler right there than right here, right? But I don't know. You know what I could use? A pitcher of water. I'd love to get a pitcher of water. Parking lot right here. Yeah, it's right there. Okay, there is a little pathway. Okay, that's not too bad. But man, this park is huge. Look at that. There's this one corner. Makes you want to just drop a golf ball right there and hit it. Yeah, of course you don't wish anybody to die, but it's just, you know, we watch circus tightrope acts. I learned this from my 10th grade English teacher, Mr. Sayers. He's like, yeah, the reason why people watch tightrope walkers is because there's a chance that they're gonna mess up and die. I'm like, oh my gosh. It's like, I don't know, I guess when people, they start watching the car accidents and they watch, you know, people do death-defying stuff. They watch Houdini, escape artist. I'm like, oh my gosh, I think he's right. So, the thing is, when people, they like watching fight, right? It's like, I don't like watching fights like on the street, whatever, because that one, yeah, okay, someone could die. But if it's a, you know, regular sanctioned fight where both people, they go in knowing that someone could get really hurt, it's like, all right, bring it on. Because, you know, a street fight, one of them probably doesn't want to fight. They just got pissed off and all of a sudden they're like, oh shoot, I'm a mismatch, whatever. But this one, in MMA, they're usually matched up pretty evenly. So it's like, okay, you get to go see the thing and something exciting might happen. The thing is, you kind of expect violence. But, what is it? Yeah, that's why right now, I'm doing my walk now because today, what is it, Fight Island? You have Dana White and UFC, they're doing Fight Island. That means Dana White bought some island or something, and so he could have the fighters be safe from the virus and then be able to do their thing. So it's UFC what? Something 51. It's like on a million. Gosh. So I want to watch it. So that's why I have to hang out at... Where's the path over there? If there's no path over there, I'm going to cut through this grass. Well, at least I know I'm safe. Those cops right there. Okay, but anyways, yeah. That's why I'm exercising now. So I can watch the violent sport. I don't think that... If you're wondering. I don't like that kind of stuff either. Because when they have that stuff, it's not usually a good sign. I think I can walk through right over there. Is it? Okay, I guess there's a little path. Okay, whatever.